Okay, now what we are going to do is create a little shiny border here in this area here. So to do that, what we're going to do is open the layers if it's now open, and select the top here, this section here. Okay, so what we're going to do is, sorry, just drag that and see if we can drag and make a copy. And then what we could do is click, select that area there, and probably you want to select the direct selection tool, So, okay, be sure it's selected just that. To be sure it's selected just that, also we can do this too. Here we can lock the layers. So if your layers are not locked, you can lock it. Okay. So next is going to object and choose path, and offset path. Okay, so offset path, and then in the offset we are going to negative 0.02. Look here now what is going to happen when I click. Okay, you can see if we can do it. Okay, so you should see the offset when from the first layer move a little bit. You see? Okay, perfect. So now what we're going to do is click off, and we are going to create a new gradient. So we can use as a starting point this one. What I'm going to do is zoom in so you can see it. And with my swatches open, I click, drag, and in the middle section. And here there is the location of my gradient slider. So I'm going to put 50. So it's really 50%. It's really in the middle here. The opacity of this would be 100%. So again, I'm going to the swatches, drag the backline, click and drag inside to the blue one, drag here. It's a white, and these two white. I want all white, all the gradient slider white, and but the only difference is the gradient one left, this one, would be opacity 0. The gradient right will be opacity 0 2, and the gradient slider in the middle 100%. So 0 100 0. And also if you can see how you can see the white going to 0. Okay, perfect. So now next step is click a little bit here and see which is okay, perfect. So we have 1, turn off, then we have a 2, perfect, and then we have the third one is here. Yeah, turn off that too. Okay, so we see the really. I'll check as if everything I have here is correct, and okay, that's look good. This is the other layer, and this is the other layer. So that's the last layer. Okay. So what we want to do here, Avid, the first oval here, the first stop here, should be offset, the offset 1. So what I mean, let's see, lock, click. So you see as offset here, okay? The other two, the last one is going to be this color, just so we leave it as it is. So we keep it locked. And then the one I guess in the middle, what we're going to do now is create, oops, I didn't save my gradient, so I need to recreate that gradient. So I'm going to very quickly, what I did before, white, so white gradient, 50%, and then the other two will be white, and each one will be 0, tac, and the other one 0 this, 0 this. Okay, 0. So should be, I see, 0, 100, 0, perfect, opacity 0. Okay. So now what I'm going to do, I forget before, I'm going to save that there is a little icon. Maybe in Photoshop and Illustrator 4 there is another icon, but it should be the same. Okay, so now I save my gradient this time. So I go back here, I go back in the medium layer here, in the top of this one. Okay, what I'm going to do now is, first of all, zoom out, link this back so you can see it. And I'm going to select my gradient, and I'm going to select the new gradient, take this one, and you see here as some border. So what I'm going to do, really what I want my gradient is just over here. So let me see if I can make it a little bigger, wider maybe. Let's see. I want to play a little bit with this until I have that one I really like it. So you should do the same. Probably that's not, maybe that one. Maybe I'll go this way. This way. This way is good. I think. Let's see, this way here. Yeah, that's a good. Okay, a good one. Okay, so now what I'm going to do. And you see here in the edge, it's smelling down. We'll zoom out a little bit. And click off. So I have that little smelly things going there over. And something happened, but we'll see if I can fix it. And 1, 2, 3 here is good. I want to click here. Okay, perfect. So all white. Okay, you see it, no? So I have this one. It's basically it's all white. Then I have this one, and then I have this one. Okay, and I can continue play with this one. I try to make the best. Let me see if I can find something. There is something wrong with the. Really something like that. This. Continue trying to match one. I really like it. Let's see if I can go to it. You see how this come down and this come down, and there you go. So that's it. And maybe you want to play a little bit with these guys here. So what you can do too is go here, click, and move the opacity a little bit up and down to find the final touch. Pretty good here. And also, so if you are putting the gradient this way, let's see if I can select this. If you put this gradient here, gradient, and then I change the gradient on these waves, now you see the gradient change a little bit, show up also here in the middle, and maybe I don't want it there, so I have another option. It's one other option is just going closer here in this layer here, and what I'm going to do is just click and pull this up so they disappear, so I don't have inside, I will just in the outside border. And also if you see what I'm going to do here, just pulling each one out. And so basically I'm masking this, I'm pulling this, the Y on behind the glue. And same thing I can do in the outside skirt here too. So I can put this this in. I can pull this in, and maybe I want to be careful there when I put in. And I can do the same here too, and here too, and here maybe 2, and here too. And maybe this became a little more, okay? Also, too, I can always play with these offsets here too, okay? So, that's it. That's it for today, and I hope you enjoy, and see you next.